Just when you're ready, coming to bamboo in the wind. His feet together, softening through the knee. Tucking the tailbone under as you lengthen up through the spine. And just rolling the shoulders back and down. And closing down the eyes. And just beginning to notice your breath here. Just noticing the way that it arrives into the body. Noticing how it leaves. Just following that continuous coming and going of the breath. And as the breath just naturally deepens and lengthens, just feel the body relax. Any tension that you may be holding just dissolving on the out breath. And that in breath, just bringing in more calm, more relaxation, softening through the muscles, through the body. And just beginning to breathe deeply into the boundaries of your body. Down to the toes, the legs, the fingers and arms. Just all the edges of the body that meet the air. Just filling up the entire body with the calm of the breath. Just everywhere it reaches. And take another 3 full breaths, just like this. Just breathing into the boundaries of the body, the shape. And after these 3 breaths, just really bring your awareness, your breath to your navel center. With every inhale, that breath expands outwards to the edges of your skin. And as you exhale, that breath just meets back at navel center, and softening. Just continuing with this breath as you inhale, The breath moves outwards. And as you exhale, the breath just moves back to center. And as you continue with this type of breathing meditation, just notice if there's any tension or tightness as the breath expands outwards. And as you exhale, allowing that tension or tightness to release, to soften. And just taking 3 more breaths. And just in your own time, just releasing that breathing meditation. And just returning back to your normal deep breathing. Just feeling it coming and going as you soften into your skin. And gently stepping into your Qigong stance. So just taking the feet hip width distance apart. The arms just come off the side body a little bit, just giving yourself a bit of space to breathe. Just rolling the shoulders back and down. Just feeling the head balancing on top of the neck, the torso, free of any lingering tension. We'll open our practice with 3 rounds of crochet with that intention of really entering into our practice. Just when you're ready, gently sweeping the arms up and overhead. And palms face down as you guide the hands down the front of the body. And just take 2 more rounds. This nice soft movement. So when you're ready, just returning back into that Qigong stance. And we'll begin our activating, waking up our Qi by a self-massage. So we're just going to come onto one arm, doesn't matter what side, just gently massaging it, gentle squeeze and release. Just going down one side of the arm, all the way to the hand and massaging through each finger. And then just massaging up the other side of the arm. Into the shoulder. And really thin that arm down. Up through the neck. And we'll just come onto the other arm. And gently massaging down one side. Massaging each finger, the hand. And massaging up the other side of the arm. The shoulder, through the neck. And releasing, and we'll massage down through the side body. So gentle squeeze and release. Until you get to the lower back, and then just gently massaging, rubbing the kidneys. So as it's winter now, our practice will revolve a little bit more around the water element. And the kidneys are the water element's organ. So I just like to warm them up. And then going down the back of the leg. Just massaging through the feet, the toes, the ankles, and coming up through the front of the legs. And when you get to the top, just gently releasing the arms, just finding that standing form again. I like to close the eyes. Just notice how the body feels after that gentle massage. Taking one more breath. And we're going to step out into our horse stance. So the feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. And we're just going to begin by leaning into each leg. Just as much as comfortable for the knees. I'm going to introduce knocking on a door to life movement. So we're just going to bring in a swing of the arms. So the front arm gently taps the front of the hip, and the back hand gently taps the kidneys, the lower back. I'm just going as fast or slow as you'd like here. Softening through the shoulders and neck as you swing the arm. Taking 3 more breaths. And over the next 3 breaths, gently slowing it down. Bringing the feet together. So we're going to find, look, twist and look at your heels. So you're going to bring the hands in front, interlacing the fingers, and then just sending the arms to the sky, so palms face up. And just keeping a nice softness through the elbows here. And all we're going to do is gently kind of twist over and look down at our heel. Coming back through center. Maybe gazing up if that's comfortable in the head and neck. And then just twisting over to the other side, looking down at the heel. Coming back through center. Just going at your own pace. You may like to inhale as you come to center and exhale as you gently twist over. Just take one more on each side. And gently releasing the hands down, separating the hands. And just coming back into your Qigong stance. Just closing down the eyes here just for a moment. Just a pause. Tune inwards. And just sink even further into your body. And take 3 more full breaths. It's nice and slow. When you're ready, you can really blink, open the eyes. We're just going to find a side stretch here. So we're going to take out one hand, doesn't matter what hand as well. Just reaching over to the side. And then sweeping the hand up and overhead and just pausing in the stretch. And then we're going to release that hand down. Just meets back at the side body so that shoulder gets a full rotation. We're just going to come onto the other side, gently leaning over, sweeping it up and overhead, just pausing that stretch, and then releasing the arm down. Just continuing in your own time. Just nice, deep breathing. Just feeling this movement extend from the center all the way out. We'll just take it one more on each side. Extending the arm, reaching it outward, sweeping it up and over, and softening the arm down to the side body. Bringing the hands to heart space, palms meet. I'm going to find twist and flow here. So one hand is just going to push out to one side. We're finding a gentle twist through the waist. And the back hand is kind of pressing the opposite way, kind of a counter twist. And then we're just going to return to center, hands meet, soften inwards, and then just twist over to the other side. Coming back to center, just moving with your breath. So you may like to inhale as you press it out, and exhale as everything returns inward. Otherwise, just nice deep breathing. And just feel on your inhales that breath expanding out to the edges of the skin. Really feeling each muscle working. Really feeling the movement in its entirety. And feeling as you exhale, so everything returns to center, softens, releases. Taking one more on each side. Returning hands to heart. Reaching the hands all the way up towards the sky. I'm just going to find a forward fold, just bending the knees, coming down as much as comfortable. You might like to bring the hands onto the shins or ankles. Or you might like to bring hands to opposite elbows. Just tucking the chin in towards the chest. Just releasing through the lower back. And taking any movements that you might like. And kind of swing, sway from side to side. And roll out through the neck. Taking 2 more full breaths here. And as we kind of return back to standing, we're just going to bring our breath into each part of the body as we kind of roll up. So firstly, bringing your breath into your feet, into your toes, to the edges, the boundaries there. And breathing into the shins, the calf muscles. You gently roll up to the knees. Breathing into the thighs. And through the hips, the spine, shoulders, neck, and head. I'm going to find some arm spirals here. So I'm going to bring the hands out in front by the hips, so palms are facing upward. I'm going to take the movement with one hand first, and then we're going to alternate between hands, arms. So we're going to sweep it forward first. So I'm going to come around to the side, above the head, so the palms still facing upwards. I'm going to sweep it back out to the side, and it's going to come behind, sweep by the hip. As it sweeps by the hip, palm faces forward, and then you just return to that standing position. So it can be a little bit tricky to get used to this one. So we'll do it on the other side. So sweeping it forward, around, comes over the head, sweeps back out to the side, and then comes by the hip, and the palm just fingers face forward as it sweeps past the hip. We're just going to continue that movement. You just want to try and keep the palm facing upwards. Doesn't matter if it doesn't always do that, but just the intention of it. And don't be afraid to kind of lean into the movements with your body as well. It can kind of make it a little bit easier. Just do one more on each side. Releasing the arms. I'm going to find the peacock gazes. So we're going to bring the hands out in front, palms facing inwards towards just underneath the lower dantian, underneath the belly button. And for this movement, we're just going to take the arms out to the side, really squeeze the shoulder blades, and then gazing over one shoulder. And the hands return to that original starting position, and head comes back to neutral. And we just open it out, gazing over the opposite shoulder. And releasing back to center. And just continuing nice deep breathing. Just one more on each side. Returning back to center. Just releasing the arms. Might to give out the shoulders, bit of a roll. Maybe roll through the neck a little bit. Just when you're ready, we'll come into back into our horse stance. So the feet just a little wider and hip distance apart. I'm going to move your body like a river. So I'm going to bring the hands onto the thighs, and the hands are just onto the thighs for support. So we're not putting too much weight into the legs. And we're going to come over to one side to start with. And this movement, we're just going to sweep the body over to the other side. So the hip comes over first, then the shoulder, then the head. Just as if the torso is just sweeping through water. Just nice, deep breathing. One more round. Just when you're ready, coming back through center, tucking the chin in, and just rolling up through the spine, releasing the head back to center. I'm going to find the Taoist water flow. So I'm going to bring the arms out to the side. One hand, doesn't matter what hand, is going to come onto the lower back and just rest there. And with the hand that's stretched out, we're going to lean over to that side. We're going to scoop the hand down in front, just like you're going to scoop up some water. And it will come over to the other side. A palm will flip over, so palm facing outwards. And just guiding the hand across the face. I'm just going to continue that movement, so leaning over, scooping up some water. The palm flips outwards, and sweeping the hand across the face. And just continuing your own time. Let's do one more round on this side. As a hand sweeps across the face, just taking the other arm out to the side. And we'll just swap it over, so bringing that hand onto the lower back, resting it there. Reaching out on this side and scooping down. Arm faces outwards as you guide it across. Just continuing in your own time, your own pace. Feeling every inhale, meeting your skin, the boundaries of your body. So feeling the entire movement. And feeling the exhale, returning everything back to center, back to that state of calm. Just take one more round here. The arms come out to the side. Just releasing them down. Bringing the feet back into hip width distance apart. We'll just close down our eyes. Just taking a gentle pause. Just noticing the state of your body, the state of your mind here. And taking just 3 more full breaths. And when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes. I'm going to find the alchemist. The hands just going to come underneath the lower dantian, so just underneath the belly button. They're going to come on top of one another, palms facing upward. And the top hand is going to come up through the midline, up to the mouth. And then you're going to twist it over, so following with that elbow. And twisting it over, extending the arm outwards. And then sweeping back forward, so the hand just like it's sweeping through water. And it's going to return back to the mouth, the level of the mouth. The palms are going to face down as you guide the hand back down. And that hand's going to come underneath the other. I'm just going to alternate between the sides. Allowing that elbow to lead you as you twist over and extend the arm. And sweeping the arm forward again. To the level of the mouth. Just releasing the hand down. Just continuing from side to side. Nice deep breathing. You may like to close the eyes if it's comfortable. Otherwise, just a soft gaze. Maybe following that hand. Just taking one more on each side. Just resting the hands to the lower dantian. Just feeling if there's any sensations in the hands, the fingers, the body. Take just 3 full breaths. And when you're ready, we'll move into the next and final movement, which the classical Qigong move. I like to call it the elevator. I don't actually know its real name. So we're going to bring the hands out in front, just hip level. One palm will face down, one palm will face upwards. I'm going to just bring the hand that's facing upwards up the body. So about chest height. When it gets there, we're going to turn the palms over. And then that top hand will just descend down. So the bottom hand stays where it is. And then we'll start lifting up that other hand facing the sky. Gets to about chest level, they turn over. And that hand just descends down. So you only have one hand moving at one time. A nice soft gaze, maybe at the hands or down. We can close the eyes. Take one more on each side. knees, just releasing the hand. Coming into bamboo in the wind, just bringing the feet together. Just take any little movements, maybe rolling out the shoulders, bending into the knees. And finding some stillness. We'll close our practice with 3 rounds of crochet. That intention of closing, of sealing in that chi that we've cultivated. So when you're ready, sweeping the arms up and over. Guiding the hands down. Just 2 more times. Feeling that inhale expand outwards as you move. That exhale, a softening as it brings everything back into center. Gently resting hands on the lower dantian. Just feeling the warmth, the pressure of the hands on your belly. And finding a little bit of stillness here just for the last few moments. So you can remain standing, seated or laying down, whatever you're going to be most comfortable in. And I have Patrick to play the singing bowl this morning. Beginning to deepen your breath. Taking any movements that you'd like to, anything that feels nice. Maybe stretching out through the fingers, the toes. Maybe taking a full body stretch. We'll just take 3 cleansing breaths. So it's an inhale through the nose and a sigh out through the mouth. Just when you're ready, taking a deep breath in and just sighing it out. Breathing in and sigh out. Just one more. And completely release. Really bring the hands to the heart, making a loose fist with the left hand. Right hand just rests on top of the knuckles. And bowing your head in towards your heart in honor of yourself, of your practice. And as you continue to breathe deeply into your body throughout your day, breathing into all the edges, just remember that you are whole, you are already complete. Taking one more full breath. Releasing the hands, releasing the head.